Alright, here we are again. We're gonna hopefully finish this drawing, and of course I'm having trouble with one of my cameras. I will definitely be speaking with them today as soon as this session's over. I'll try to get it back up and running, but the pencil cam is off. Don't know why. It's thinks it should be working, but it's just not. So that's fine. We'll move on. Hopefully, let me get my network up here so I can see what's going on. Is that the right one? There we go. All right. So let's check that camera one more time. Yeah, it doesn't want to set up. That's fine. We don't need it today. Let's get moving. So here we are. I'm going to try to finish these apples and this little bit of shadow down here. I'll do the apple first and then that little bit of shadow. And just to give you a glimpse at the actual picture there. And I will put that in the corner for you so we can all work on it together. See, one more time. Yeah, that camera doesn't want to set up. That's all right. I will fix it later. So, moving on to our apples. I'm going to work on this guy over here on the left because that one needs the most work. I need to get it darker down here. So I'm going to start with a 7B. Hi. Glad you're back. Let's see if we can finish this drawing. I'm having, again, camera trouble, of course. I don't know what happened. These cameras, I love them. And sometime, I don't know if it was this week or last week, at one point, something happened. So maybe they need a little software update or something. And that kind of thing happens. That's fine. Even adding just a little bit of darkness here and there adds a ton of contrast. Really gets things to stand out nicely. And even in here, and this needs to be much darker in here. Doing a lot of eye squinting, as usual. I'm getting messages like crazy from my work, and it's funny when we get a 5B out here too. They're probably things I'm just going to delete. I don't know if I should say that out loud. starting a little better now. So as usual, I just finished lunch, and it's funny, I enjoy doing this, the art channel so much. Part of me would love to do a cooking channel, but I don't have time. I don't have time for that. Maybe one day, maybe if the art channel takes off, I'll do a cooking channel on top of it. I love to cook. I love to cook. I love to eat. I'll call these the markings on the apple, I'll call them leopard spots. They kind of remind me of leopard spots in a way. But those are super tricky. And there's, I mean, if I was painting, I would get them a lot more detailed. But in the drawing, unless I want to spend a month on this, I can't draw every spot that's on these. It kind of goes back and forth. There's red spots, there's yellow spots, there's green spots. They're kind of all over the place. This should be nice and dark back here. Where's my paper? If you're just joining for the first time, you would join my cooking channel. You're funny. Thanks. Well, my cooking, I don't have a cooking channel yet, so don't worry about it. But yeah, I love to cook. I cook almost everything I eat. Once a week I'll go out and get dinner, but it's really just once a week. Other than that, I cook everything. And I eat everything too, so. It's already looking better, that apple. Just adding that darkness around there. I might even add a little bit more. I'm looking at it here. So I was about to say, oh, we had 3, now we're down to 2. And then one of those people might be me, so. Don't think anyone's watching, just the 2 of us. I just saw a reply or a like on my Instagram threads. Someone was asking about scanning artwork to make prints. my comment was I wouldn't scan. I would photograph. Photograph your artwork is better than prints, in my opinion, because prints can't see, or excuse me, scanners can't see print your work the right way. They just can't. And cameras just work differently. So cameras work basically through light. So just whatever. And maybe scanners work similarly. I don't really know, to be honest with you. I'm making up stuff now. But I believe they work differently in that cameras work by light hitting a sensor, right? Scanners work by, I know there's a light in there, but I feel like they don't, it's not about light hitting a sensor, it's about, I don't really know. I don't really know how they work. But photographs just look better. Photograph your work. And do it outside. Sunlight is the best light that you can get. It's the most natural light. It's what we're all used to. So photograph outside in the shade, not in full sunlight, because full sunlight will make your photograph not look good. It'll be too bright. That's it. Or get yourself a nice light setup for indoors if you don't want to bring your work outside. Need to go a little lighter. A little lighter. I'm gonna go quite a bit lighter actually. I'm gonna go to 5H. Let's see if my camera's working yet. I'll let it sit there for a second, see what happens. Back to 5B. That's a little bit dark. I'm gonna go to HB. Squinting, and I'm looking at those leopard spots, just trying to figure out where to make things darker, where to keep things lighter. That looks pretty good, actually. You get just a little bit. Yeah, 5H. Nope, not 5H. I don't want 5H. I don't want 7B either. I want a 5B. That might even be too dark. Let's see. There's a little bit of stuff over here. It's kind of light. Make sure it gets in there. All right, I think that looks pretty good. Let me look at this one over here. I want to get a little bit of tone, or fix up this tone a little bit on this side. Now we'll go back to 7B. Let's get underneath just a little bit more. Alright, I gotta pause for a second because this desperately needs to be sharpened. So let's do that. Let's put this 5H down. And carefully move things around until I find a blade. There we go. Now I showed you before, when you're sharpening pencils, you just very carefully, with adult supervision, of course, push towards the center, push towards the tip of the pencil. This is a 7B, so it's really soft, and it will break easily. So I'm being a little gentle with it as I get to the graphite part. The wood is no problem, but I want to crack the graphite. Just like that. Alright, let's get back to work here. So I posted where I was with this earlier this morning. I'm pretty happy with it, so I posted it. And shortly after that, someone wrote me, you know, is this for sale? And so I responded to them, you know, I'm not really set up for online sales at the moment. I know people will get scammed, you know. So I don't want to just send something to somebody and they don't pay for it. So I'll set up an online store eventually that handles the payments and makes sure that people get what they paid for as well. And this could very well be one of the pieces that goes on that website. Goes in that store. But not yet. I'm not ready for that yet. But next year, I think I would like to try to do that. Goes down. HB. Just get a little bit more. I'm almost done with this one too. I just want to get a little bit more detail here and there. This one doesn't have as much leopard spotting, and I kind of like that. Making my life easier. Let me get a 7B again for this stem. Actually, I might even go 9B. Yeah, that's sharp enough. Just want to make sure that's good and dark. It stands out. Get my head out of the way. 7B. All right, I'm gonna call that one done too. Let's move down to the shadows underneath. And I'm gonna darken those up a little bit. Let's see. I'm gonna go for a 9B, a little bit in here. So I mentioned before, I like to watch the numbers on YouTube and Instagram and see what people are watching. For my content, people mostly watch the shorts. There's a few viewers like yourself who will watch the longer videos, and hopefully they're watching them more like a lesson as it's intended to be. Forgot where I was going with this. Forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, so yesterday was, and the day before were like really good days. I got like well over 1,000 views. You know, that's a lot for me. Today, almost nothing. Almost nothing. It's funny how I feel like the way that the system works is not exactly the way that artists need it to work, you know, but that's okay. This is just really to motivate me to do something, to create some work. So that's what I'm doing. That looks pretty good. Let me get over here. Let's see. It's the 9B again. All right. All right, let's put these both back. Actually, take this 7 out for a second, just to get this shadow in here. What is this? B. Let's go to a B. Each. So I was watching a video this morning, made me a little crazy. There was a guy who had this big painting that he did of, and I reposted it with my own comments. Did this, what looks like anyways, I don't know if he actually did the painting, but it looks like a painting, a massive painting of a cracked egg, like an egg yolk, you know, on a table or whatever. And it was beautifully done. It was, you know, picture perfect. If the guy really painted it, he did an amazing job. Very bright, and you know, the egg yolk looks wet and shiny. Really nice job on it. But he didn't paint the background. And he was saying, and the last thing he did after he finished the whole painting, he paints the background one solid black. And it drove me crazy, because he's like, he was trying to justify you know, why do I wait until the end to paint the background? And there is no reason whatsoever to do that. I was a little amazed that he would even suggest to do that. You got to develop the whole thing at the same time and develop the whole thing in layers. You commented on that, didn't you? So I appreciate your comment. Develop the whole thing at the same time. If in our professor, you tried to do something like that in our professor's classroom, he'd kick you out of class. There's no reason to do that. One little mistake, and he, you know, he slips a little bit, and his whole painting is done. Or it's going to be really difficult to fix. You know, especially if it's all wet still. And you're risking making the painting look like the egg is behind the background, which can happen. And somebody else reposted about or like asked if they were doing it right, you know, painting the background and everything at the same time, and they did exactly basically what I told them to do. And they had like this wash in the background. It was very painterly. You know, you could see the brush strokes and everything. But if they had tried to paint those strokes back and forth on after they finished the subject, then you wouldn't be able to go. There's just no way to do it. So, anyways, I was just, that reel really surprised me. Didn't make any sense to me. We are almost done. I'm going to go to a 7H. Let's just get some tone down here. Oh, too much. Too much. So let's see. Let's step back and look at this. All right, let's take a look, see how we're doing. All right, I'm going to do my trick. I'm going to look at it upside down. Ready? I think that looks pretty good. See a couple spots. Fix that up. Let's get my head out of there, of course. getting dark specks coming off the pencil. There we go. Now, define that edge just a little bit more. Where it was lighter, or down here, where it's light on this side, dark on this side, right? And then it's basically the same tone as it goes up here, but I want to make sure it's darker on this side, right? And that'll pull that forward a little bit. All right, I think we're ready for a signature. Let's sign it. Let's use something fairly dark. Let's see. I'm going to use this one, 5B. And I'm going to sign it right here along this shadow here, I think. There it is, all done. So, what do we do now? I guess we're done for the day. A few minutes early, but that's okay. Guess we're done. I wasn't sure if we were going to get there, but I think it looks good to sit back and check it out. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. All right, I'm gonna call it a day, get back to work. So thank you again for joining me. I really enjoyed drawing this. I hope you enjoyed watching and learning a little bit, and hopefully drawing on your own. And as always, you gotta share with me when you're done with yours, okay? Have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow, probably at noon again, my time, Eastern United States time. I will take off the morning and we'll do something light and fun tomorrow. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do some doodling, something like that. Something different to take a break from the serious stuff. So have a great day. As always, thank you. Happy drawing.